Hey guys, Gina Reuscher from Flick Fusion here, just back from NADA, coming at you super casual as we try to catch up. One thing I wanted to do was just touch base with some high-level thoughts and takeaways that I got from NADA. First of all, it was amazing to get back to the automotive family. Thank you for welcoming me back with open arms. It was great to connect with my past friends and family, and as well as hook up with some new contacts. I can't wait to get started. So with no further ado, I do want to say that it was great to enter back with Flick Fusion as we continue to focus on those great relationships and results. It was great to touch base with our current partners and develop new ones. I think I can echo the sentiment of Eric Jorgensen at the ribbon cutting when he says, what happens in Vegas will not stay in Vegas. As we get back to work and we're home and really ramping up a robust and aggressive strategy, so that when we see you back in Vegas in August, the real party is just going to get started. One theme I heard while visiting booths that our partners and people that we don't work with also posted on Facebook and some of the other blogs was the importance and the value of third-party and partner integrations. Obviously, we could not agree more and look forward to connecting with those. Big data is not a new topic, but it feels like we're just learning how to best disseminate and organize and analyze the data that we have been collecting, some of us for years, to use that in the most efficient and actionable way for car dealers and the customer buying journey. Flick Fusion is a key component in closing the loop on both offline and online pre, during, and post-sale data. So we're really excited about being a part of this conversation. Going global. Many vendors made announcements and that I talked to have plans to make announcements of expanding beyond the United States. And as the automotive economy is definitely on the uptake in the US, it's so exciting to make those plans to expand and prosper around the world. So I'm going to switch gears on you now and talk about my personal favorites from NADA. Number one on that list is the Time Dealer of the Year title earner announced, and that's Kitty Van Bortel. This is not only for me a win for women in automotive, but an example of true leadership and legacy in automotive in the car dealership world. And this one touched me on an emotional level this year. I got some news while I was out about a dear friend, and Kitty Van Bortel herself is a breast cancer survivor. And she has a really great story of how that was a life-changing experience, not only for her personally, but in the way that she leads her dealership and her philosophy. She has a great partnership and a great story about the Susan Komen convertible, Mustang convertible, and is a GT convertible owner and lover for similar reasons. I just really found this story touching, and I really want to give a shout out to my personal friend, and my thoughts and prayers are with you. Okay, so on a lighter side, I would be remiss if I didn't mention Peyton Manning. Like, that was just cool. And I'm going to read a couple of my favorite quotes. One of them I got off Facebook, but one of them I wrote down, and I'm reminding myself of this as I become part of the Flick Fusion team and help the guys really dive into that aggressive action plan for our resellers and our dealers. And I'm just going to read it right off my screen. I loved when he said, when looking back to analyze a game, I asked myself three things. What did I notice that was different, valuable, and when mastered, can move me towards our goal? I literally have that written right up here. You can't see it, so that I can remind myself of those three things. I love that. The one I got off Facebook just said, leading by example is not the main tool to influence others, but it's the only tool. And if you know me at all, I'm constantly challenging myself and others to walk the talk, both in business and personally, just walk that talk. And I think that's what he was saying there. And so in closing, I want to bring up kind of a observation, kind of an umbrella theme, if you will, that I noticed. And that's that there's this huge gap in advertising in the video niche. It's almost non-existent. I'm going to read some stats right off my screen, and it'll kind of tell you what I mean. So out of over 25 OEM meetings, 64 new workshops, and over 130 overall workshop sessions hosted at NADA. NADA, who represents over 90% of the car dealerships in the US and has done so for the past 99 years, not one of those sessions featured video marketing. And as the voice for the dealer for the next 99 years, Bill Fox, 2015 chairman of NADA, made a compelling call to dealers to recognize, confront, and adapt to change. I think we at Flick Fusion, and me personally, hear that as an opportunity to fill that gap, to step up and educate dealers and help NADA and other partners embrace that change, to educate dealers on the value of taking their #1 marketing assets, their car and vehicle inventory, and simulcasting that across the #1 searched media right now in the world. Flick Fusion is a pioneer in video marketing with a superior platform. And so we're so excited to take that challenge and step up and make 2016 the year for video for the automotive industry. So not only will we see you next year to celebrate the 100th anniversary in New Orleans of NADA, but we hope to see you in Vegas in August and revisit and rebrand and relaunch and just see you all. Thanks for making this NADA amazing, and the best is yet to come. Bye, guys.